They thought they were closing up shop after a quiet Friday shift. 4 teenage girls, normal, happy, dreaming of the weekend. But by morning, they'd all be found murdered, bound, shot in the head, and burned in a fire set to destroy the evidence. To this day, nobody knows who did it or why. This is the chilling story of the yogurt shop murders, Austin's most brutal unsolved crime. Stay with us, because this case will leave you angry and deeply unsettled. December 6, 1991, Austin, Texas. It was supposed to be just another Friday night. The I Can't Believe It's Yogurt shop on Anderson Lane was closing for the evening. Inside were 17-year-old Jennifer Harbison, her 15-year-old sister Sarah, and their friends, 13-year-old Amy Ayers and 17-year-old Eliza Thomas. They were normal girls. Jennifer and Eliza worked the counter. Sarah and Amy had simply come to hang out. None of them had any reason to fear, but before the night was over, all 4 would be dead. The next morning, a delivery man noticed smoke pouring from the yogurt shop. Fire crews rushed to the scene. Inside the ruined, burned-out store, they made clothing, gagged, and shot execution-style in the head. One girl, Amy Ayers, had apparently been shot twice, as if the killer wanted to make sure she was dead. Horrifying discovery. The 4 girls tied up with their own Debsoff, and then the place was set ablaze. But who would do this? And why 4 innocent teenagers? At first, police thought it was a simple robbery gone wrong. The store's cash register was empty, but there was no forced entry, no witnesses. And why use such violence and fire if this was just about money? Then, strange details emerged. DNA evidence was found on the bodies, but it matched no one in the police database. The scene was so badly burned that much of the potential evidence was destroyed. And the worst part? There were multiple conflicting witness reports. Some claimed to see 2 men lurking near the shop that night. Others said they saw 4. What do you think happened here? Was this a robbery or something even more sinister? Drop your theory in the comments. I read them all. In 1999, 8 years after the murders, police arrested 4 young men: Robert Springsteen, Michael Scott, Maurice Pierce, and Forrest Wellborn. The police claimed they'd solved the case. But there was a problem. The confessions were shaky, some believed they were forced, and there was no physical evidence linking these men to the crime. Even the DNA found on the girls didn't match any of them. Even so, Robert Springsteen and Michael Scott were convicted. One was sentenced to death, the other to life in prison. But in 2009, nearly 20 years after the murders, DNA tests proved neither of them could have committed the murders. Their convictions were overturned. Once again, the case went cold. So who does the mystery DNA belong to? And why haven't they been found after all these years? Some believe the killer was a drifter or serial predator who moved on, never to strike again. Others think someone local did this, someone known to the girls or their families, but who? One chilling theory suggests this was part of a gang initiation rite, a way to prove loyalty through unspeakable violence. Critics say police were so desperate to solve the case, they pushed the wrong men into confessing, ignoring the real clues. To this day, the DNA sample from the scene has never been matched to anyone on record. Could the real killer still be living in Austin, hiding in plain sight? A special thanks to all our new subscribers. Your support means everything as we uncover the world's darkest and most disturbing real-life mysteries. You're the reason this channel is growing. It's been over 30 years since the yogurt shop murders shocked the nation. 4 innocent girls, murdered for reasons no one understands. 4 families destroyed, a city left with scars that never healed. And somewhere out there, someone knows the truth. Someone who's never come forward. Someone who's gotten away with murder. Will the DNA finally find a match? Will this killer ever be caught? Or is this case destined to remain one of America's most horrifying unsolved crimes?